quick as that was, I'm just going to put the lens on later.
Okay, perfect.
There you go.
Great.
Leading off the top of the second for the studs, number 23, the designated hitter, Brendan Hancock.
Welcome back to Everett Memorial Stadium. Your Merchants go down quietly in the top of the second inning, or the top or bottom of the first inning rather, as we enter the top of the second inning. The first pitch to Brendan Hancock is fouled away. Brendan Hancock, the designated hitter for the Seattle Studs tonight, batting .285 on the season. Kobe Blunt's 0-1 pitch is just up high for a ball. Blunt working a very efficient first inning, forcing 3 flyouts on only 8 pitches. Here's the 1-1 pitch, just outside for ball 1, or for ball 2 rather. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A little tall for ball 3. 3-1 for Kobe Blunt, yet to walk a batter in this season. The 3-1 pitch is a strike called. Brendan Hancock was halfway out of the batter's box by the time that strike was called. He thought it was a ball. We'll see a full count. Blunt's 3-2 pitch is cut on and missed for strike 3, and that's the first strikeout of the game for Kobe Blunt. It's that breaking ball. The bottom really falls out of it when you're looking for 50 or for 90 mile an hour high heat. Kobe Blunt, the fastest pitcher on this Merchants staff, hitting 90 in a relief appearance earlier this season. Bring up Kyle Bowe, hitting 142 on the season. He'll play at the hot corner tonight for the Studs. Here's the pitch. Up high for ball 1. The 1-0 in there for a called strike. Kobe Blunt recorded 7 outs so far this season, 4 of them via the K. The 1-1 outside for ball 2. First start of the season for Kobe Blunt. As he works in the second. The 2-1 pitch is hit on a line out to left center field, and a stand-up single for Kyle Bowe. That single will bring up Tony Hendrickson, the left fielder, with 1 out here in the top of the second. Hendrickson batting .250 on the young season. Kobe Blunt checks the signs and comes home and misses inside for ball 1. Pickoff move to first base, not in time. A snap throw over by Kobe Blunt. But Bowe back in plenty of time. Here's the 1-0. Little low for ball 2. Despite striking out the side in his first appearance of the season, Blunt did deal with some control issues, working some counts full. And a quick pickoff move. That one was nearly in time. Kyle Bowe straying off the bag a decent ways. Blunt's got a good move to first. Here's the 2-0, grounded to second. This could be 2. Over to Parker, over to first, and that will do it. A 4-6-3 double play to get out of the inning as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Your score 0-0. I gotta get a better. Max Witt. Okay, how's Max Witt doing this season? Merchants.
Oh, Sean, did I announce Hendrickson?
I don't think you did. No, I think you missed him. It's okay, it happens. Hey, we're up to 19 people watching live. That's pretty good. It's better than we've ever had over at Wazoo, so I'll take it.
So you got a new baseball coach there.
We did. We're quite
The
excited.
New Mexico State guy.
Mm-hmm. He turned that. He did good over there. So we're quite excited to see how he does for us.
It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take at least about 3 or 4 years.
Oh, I agree. But there's no excuse for being as bad as we were last year. So we should see.
And you have been bad. I mean, you've been.
Oh, we've been awful. I expect to win 20 games next year. That's my. We won 11 with this roster. We should get 9 more. So that's my goal. If we get to 20 wins, I'll be happy.
I want this to be in the game.
Welcome back to Everett Memorial Stadium. Max Witt will lead off the bottom of the second. We play with no score against the Seattle Studs. Max Witt over on the hot corner tonight for the Merchants. He's having a rough start to the season, 1 for 7. He has walked twice, batting 143 on the year. Here's the first pitch, and it's called strike on the outside corner. Merchants and the Suds each picking up a hit in the first. Singles that were stranded at first as the 0-1 pitch is a called strike 2. Max Witt looking to get his bat a little hotter. The 0-2 pitch. Taken for a low and outside ball number 1. Witt is struggling to get on base this season. It is a young season so far, hoping to heat up here. The 1-2 pitch taken in the dirt for ball 2. A nice block there by Brady Hinkle. No one on base, but still good practice to keep those balls in front of you. Diego Altamirano waiting on deck. The 2-2 pitch grounded off the mound into center field for a stand-up single. Max Witt gets on the board for the Merchants. The man on first, Diego Altamirano, will climb in to the left-handed batter's box.
The catcher, Diego Altamirano.
Altamirano 1 for 5 on the young season. He has walked. Started 2 games, but was pulled after the 5th inning of each game. Here's the first pitch. A bunt shown, and it's popped foul down the third base line for strike 1. There's that small ball. Coach Pyatt discussed before the game. He wants to see this team manufacture runs, get runners in scoring position with 1 out, and see if they can make something happen on the base paths. Stealing bases against Benson's a hard ask, but nice to see. It'd be nice to see a couple sacrifices here. The 0-1 pitch is swung on, line straight to the second shortstop, and the throw gets away. That will be an E3 as the runner advances on the throwing error. So a line out to shortstop and an E6 to advance the runner will bring up Nick Anderson, the left fielder for the Merchants. Anderson batting 1 for 6 this season, has reached on 4 free passes, on base percentage of .500. Here's the pitch, and it gets away. A passed ball will advance the runner. Runner on third with 1 out.
The left fielder, Nick Anderson.
Nick Anderson can advance, can score, can play an RBI here. He has 1 on the season, looking to make it 2. A long fly ball would do it. Slight breeze blowing out to left center tonight. It's been swirling. Here's the 0-1, or the 1-0, is a called strike. Merchants look to take the early lead with a runner on third base. David Benson looking to escape here. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and just fouled, nearly hitting Max Witt, who stands at third base. Takes a second to get up, shaking it off. He's nearly out on an unfortunate line drive, but gets out of the way. See a 1-2 pitch. Harold Pyatt urging him to work on it. The 1-2 pitch gets away, but is a strike called. Drop strike 3, throw to first in time to record the out. A 2-3 put out on the dropped strike, and Mickey Coyne will look to score the run with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Coyne yet to record a hit on the season. Here's the pitch, and it's a called strike 1. Coyne looking to pick up his first RBI on the year. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and fouled over the left foul line. Stands 0-2 now. Merchants have an opportunity here, but it's slowly slipping away. Here's the windup. And the 0-2 pitch is well outside. Good block there by the catcher, Brady Hinkle, to keep the runner, Max Witt, at third base. 1-2 the counts now. Runner on third base in a scoreless ball game. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Here's the stretch. And the 1-2 pitch is a chopper to the second baseman. Going to be a tough play, but he makes it. And that will retire the side. The Merchants get a hit and advance the runner on an error, but he is stranded at third base as we head to the top of the third inning. No score here in this matchup between the Studs and the Merchants. All right, he's coming out again.
Is it the same guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how long of a leash he has tonight, Kobe Blunt. Not necessarily on if he gets himself into trouble, but what his pitch count, if he has a number on his pitch
So
count
he
or not.
said he had 8, and then what did he do the second inning?
I would think it'd be somewhere between 50 and about
So that's
55.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 in the second. So that's 21 pitches through 2. If
Not
my,
enough, so you don't have to count each time. So 8 and 13.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
And he's got 21.
Yeah, 21. Okay, so perfect. Thank you.
I just counted it up.
Okay.
And then 13 is probably somewhere between 50.
Welcome back to Everett Memorial Stadium. As we play here in the top of the third inning, no score. Kobe Blunt stays on the mound. Here's the first pitch to Henry Cheney. It's down low for ball 1. Cheney, 142 on the season. Here's the 1-0 pitch. This one is driven up the third base line into left field for a base hit. Heading to second base for a stand-up double is Henry Cheney. And the Studs get a double early to get a runner in scoring position with nobody out.
Number 7, the catcher, Brady Hinkle.
Kobe Blunt at 23 pitches so far tonight. Pretty high pitch count for a relief pitcher. We'll see how long he goes tonight. Brady Hinkle now up for the Studs, the starting catcher, first out. Yet to record a hit on this young season. Here's the pitch, fouled straight back into the screen for strike 1.
He was on that one.
Kobe Blunt checks the signs, checks the runner, and delivers the 0-1 pitch in there for a called strike 2. 0-2 the count. Kobe looking for his third strike or second strikeout of the night. Looking to get out of early trouble here. The 0-2 pitch is cut on and missed for strike 3 and a quick 3-pitch strikeout for Kobe Blunt.
Number 16, center fielder R.J. Green.
R.J. Green now up to the plate with 1 out and a runner on second base. R.J. Green, 272 hitter on the season, playing center field for the Studs tonight. Blunt comes home, and this ball is chopped right to Riley Parker, who boots it, and that'll be an E6 as R.J. Green reaches on an error and will also advance the runner.
That one I
He'll bring up Gavin Grant. Gavin Grant 0 for 1 tonight, flew out to right field, batting 153 on the year. Runners on the corners. Blunt looking for a double play to get out of the inning. Got a 4-6-3 double play in the second, looking to do the same here. Blunt comes home with the pitch, and it's a called strike. Pickoff move to first base, nothing doing, as R.J. Green shuffles back in plenty of time. Here's the 0-1 pitch, taken for an inside ball, just missing the plate. Catcher Altamirano holding that frame, trying to get that strike called, nothing, but couldn't quite get it. Kobe Blunt comes home with the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes, no throw, a strike called, and a 1-2 count. Altamirano kept it in his pocket, and that's a stolen base for R.J. Green. One-two count. Here's the pitch, and it's down low for ball 2. Two count, runners on second and third. Kobe Blunt looking to get out of a sticky situation. No score here in the top of the third. Blunt delivers the 2-2 pitch upstairs for ball 3. We'll see a full count, 3-2. Full count, runners on second and third with 1 out, no score here in the top of the third. Blunt winds and delivers. The 3-2 pitch lifted into right field. The runner's tag. Here's the catch. Here's the throw to the plate. It is up the line, not in time. A sacrifice fly. Both runners will advance. As the Seattle Studs take a 1-0 lead here in the top of the third inning. Brings up Kyle Strash, 0 for 1 tonight, lined out, or popped out rather, to the shortstop as this pitch is outside for ball 1. 1 out here, runner still on third base as R.J. Green advanced on the sac fly as well. The 1-0 is swung on and cut into foul territory for a swinging strike. Count goes to 1-1 off the foul. Here's the 1-1. Up high for ball 2. Blunt running into some trouble here in the third rather. 1 run across on 3 hits and an error committed by the home team. The 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. and it is a high ball. Kobe Blunt in danger of putting another runner on. 3-1 counts, 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. The Merchants trail 1-0. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and it is cut slicing into foul territory and clangs off the left field bleachers to even the count. 3-2 the count. 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. Kobe Blunt comes home with the payoff pitch. It is lifted into left center field. Lynch got over and he makes the catch to limit the damage, but the Studs get on the board with a sacrifice fly and lead it 1-0. Riley Parker, Patrick Chung, and Nick Klemp will be up for your Merchants when we come back.
Sean,
Yes.
I just heard a change on there. 15 for 9. Not sure what that's going to be.
15 for 9.
You're saying 15 for 9. Just keep an eye out for it.
Okay. Hold on.
It's the pitching change. Okay.
Good to know.
My question for you was, I think I gave the Studs an extra hit on that sac fly. Do they have 2 hits or 3?
2. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, okay.
It's all right. No worries.
Yeah,
Xander Klaus.
yeah. But I think we have the new picture.
You
So we have
do.
it, David.
Yeah. Good ears hearing that. I would have missed it.
Xander Klaus.
Man, it's nice to not have to play a pitcher.
Number 15, Xander Klaus.
It's nice not to have to face a pitcher for 9 straight innings.
You didn't like that last time?
No, it's awful.
I thought it was good.
Because I knew as soon as we got him in trouble in the 9th, it was coming out. It's like as soon as we start to get to this guy, he's gone. If we can keep it down a little bit.
Guessed
What?
like that.
If we can keep it down a little bit, and when something happens out there, the mic picks up some of that stuff. So, it's no big deal. I appreciate it.
Sorry, I'm just basically saying the play as I'm writing it down.
I try not to. Please. I appreciate it. I know it's hard, but
Basically saying the play as I'm writing it down, just so I know what I'm writing. Xander Klaus. If you want to have to say.
welcome back to Everett Memorial Stadium. We have a new pitcher for the Seattle Studs, righty Xander Klaus, wearing number 15.
Number 14.
Riley Parker takes a called strike 1. Riley Parker playing shortstop tonight, gets to record a hit on the young season. The pitch is a ball on the outside corner. Klaus comes home with the 1-1 pitch. It's a called strike number 2. Klaus working quickly here. The Merchants successfully chasing starter David Vincent after 2 innings, despite not scoring a run. An Ephus pitch up high for a ball. Riley Parker holding off. The bullpen egging him on to launch that one out. The 2-2 pitch is outside, and we'll see a full count. It's the first Ephus pitch I think I've ever seen at the collegiate level. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled straight back into the screen, and we'll do it again. It's an interesting look. High Ephus, and then a fastball low and away. See a payoff pitch here. Klaus delivers. And it's outside for ball 4 as Klaus walks the first batter he sees, and it'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Patrick Chung.
Number 12, Patrick Chung.
Patrick Chung is 0 for 1 tonight, grounding out to the shortstop. He's hitting .250 entering tonight. Chung seeing his first action of the season against these Studs yesterday. Here's the pitch. Bunt shown, pulls back and takes a high ball. Merchants looking to play small ball tonight, as mentioned by Coach Harold Pyatt in the pregame. Patrick Chung scored the only run against these Studs last night. The 1-0 pitch, bunt shown once again, taken up high, as Riley Parker getting a pretty sizable secondary lead on the pitch. The 2-0, bunt shown, laid down and just foul down the first base line. Riley Parker was halfway to second by the time that one came off the bat. See a 1-2 pitch. Patrick Chung has shown bunt all the way on all 3 pitches. He will work a 2-1 count. Parker takes his lead. Runner fakes and a 3-1, or the 2-1 pitch is taken up high. Bunt shown, pulled back to get the ball. We'll see a 3-1 count. Chung looking to lay down a bunt as Riley Parker goes scurrying back to the bag. Klaus has a decent pickoff move as well, shown by that move there. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swinging away is Chung, and he'll miss, and he'll bring up a full count. The second one we've seen in the 2 batters that Klaus has faced so far in this ballgame. We play in the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the move to first, nearly there, but Parker scurries back in time. Studs lead it 1-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Your Merchants have a runner on first. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on, lifted into left field. The play will be made by left fielder Tony Hendrickson for the first out of the inning. Riley Parker scurries back to first base in time. Bring up Nick Klemp. He's 1 for 1 tonight with a single in the 1st inning. He was stranded at first base. Be interesting to see if Klemp attempts a bunt here to try to advance the runner. Here's the pitch. It's outside for ball 1. Klaus having issues with his command in this one. Each count has gone full. Klemp will not see a pitch as Klaus goes to first base. Nothing doing as Parker can scurry back in time with a head first dive. If Klemp can get aboard, here's the pitch. It's outside. Barring a double play, we'll see Sam Linscott after Nick Klemp's at bat. 2-0 pitch. Here it comes, and it's up high for ball 3. 3-0 the count. Klemp well ahead. Looking to drive this ball into the gap, maybe score Klemp from first. Here's the 3-0 pitch down low for ball 4, and the Merchants have runners on first and second with 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And we'll bring up center fielder Sam Linscott. Linscott, 333 entering the night. He flew out to left field in his only plate appearance so far of the night. As time is called, Sam trying to get something out of his eye, it appears. Linscott has recorded the only home run on the season so far for the Merchants. Here's the first pitch, and it's a called strike. Linscott hitting that home run on Sunday's contest against the Wallbangers, depositing it over the right field wall as the ball is taken to even the count at 1-1. Breeze has calmed significantly. It's a slight breeze that will help any ball get over the fence, but not much, as it's a slight left to right breeze. Here's the 1-1 pitch, a big swing and a miss on a breaking ball. 1-2 the counts now. Runners on first and second. The Merchants need to get a run here to tie this ball game. We're in the 3rd inning. 1-0 Studs. Here's the 1-2 pitch, taken in the dirt for ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Well outside, it gets away. A wild pitch will advance both runners and fill the count. There's that control issue for Xander Klaus coming through again. He's had issues and has thrown at least 3 balls to each of the batters as well as surrendering 2 walks. Runners on second and third. Here's the full count. Payoff pitch is lifted into right field. This should be deep enough. Over is Cheney. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner, Riley Parker. The throw will be the second, not in time, as both runners advance on the sacrifice fly, and this game is tied. A productive at-bat for Sam Linscott. He'll pick up an RBI and tie the ball game at 1 apiece. Bring up right fielder Jackson Swim with a runner on third. Here's the pitch, and it's a strike on the outside corner. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third, but the score is tied as a big swing and a miss on the 0-1 pitch. 0-2 now. Xander Klaus picking up his pace a little bit, and time is called. Midway through the windup, he'll throw a knee fist just to get the ball out of his hand. 0-2 pitch. Jackson Swim looking to drive in another run to take the lead. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's down low for ball 1. 1-2 the counts. Swim 428 on the season. Here's the 1-2. And a ball called. A little bit high for the likings of the home plate umpire. 2-2 pitch. Here it comes, and it's chopped foul. And we'll do it again. Klimp standing on third base. He's the go-ahead run. 2-2 count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. 1-all. In a very even ball game so far between the Studs and the Merchants. Klaus readies. And the 2-2 pitch is taken for a ball. And the count runs full. 3-2 with 2 outs. Klaus has thrown at least 3 balls to every batter he's faced. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted into foul territory. It will get out of play, as we will see the 8th pitch of this at-bat. Klaus's pitch count is sky high. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that will retire this side. But the Merchants get a run and tie this ball game. When we come back, we'll play the top of the 4th inning. Your score: the Merchants 1 and the Studs 1.
No hits.
Correct, no hits.
Sorry. I just cut it down.
Please return all foul balls to the dugouts or to the concessions. The Merchants thank you.
Still got Kobe Blunt out there. How many pitches did he throw in the third? A bunch. Hold on.
Same guy?
Yep. 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18 pitches in the third. That's what, 39, right, total?
I've got 39 on him,
39? Okay.
but I could be wrong too.
Yeah, that's what we've got.
There's a kid over there pocketing baseballs. He's got 2. I'm not going to give him up.
I think he's got anywhere between
Looks
about
like he's
20
gonna-
to like about 50 pitches more.
I mean, I'd gather him up so I could get a couple singles instead of a bunch of quarters.
Yeah.
Turn him in at the end of the game. Welcome back to Everett Memorial Stadium as number 25 Ryan Budnick comes up for the Seattle Studs. The Merchants tied the game in the bottom of the third with a sacrifice fly courtesy of Sam Linscott, as Kobe Blunt's now pitching in a no-decision situation here in the top of the 4th. 1 run on 2 hits and 1 error for the Studs, 1 run on 2 hits and 1 error for the Merchants, as the first pitch is a strike on the bottom of the zone. Kobe Blunt at 39 pitches on the evening, 40 after that pitch, after a lengthy third inning. Here's the 0-1, and it's taken outside and low for ball 1. Couple pitchers starting to jog around and get loose out in the bullpen. No one throwing around just yet. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and it skips home for a ball. Count goes to 2-1. Danny Altamirano, Diego Altamirano working behind the plate. Budnick steps in. The 2-1 is swung on, grounded to Riley Parker at short, thrown across the diamond in time for the out. Mickey Coyne making the play, and there's 1 out in the inning.
Number 23, designated hitter Brennan Hancock.
Brennan Hancock up to bat now for the Studs. 285 hitter on the season. 0 for 1 tonight. He struck out swinging in to lead off the second inning. Blunt gets his sign and comes home with a high fastball that misses outside. Here's the 1-0 fouled over the press box for strike number 1. Thought for a second that one might find its way into the press box, but escaped just over the top. Here's the pitch, and it's down low in the dirt for ball 2. 2-1 now. We apologize if there's any buffering. The stream has done pretty well so far, but it's always some issues when you're working with cellular data. Here's the 2-1 pitch, just misses, and we'll see a 3-1 pitch from Kobe Blunt. Blunt working on his 44th pitch, and this one's lifted well deep into right center field, and this one is off the netting and out for a home run as the Studs retake the lead on a solo shot by Brennan Hancock. That ball was a ton of trouble and got just enough help from the slight breeze well over the Judd and Black sign out there in right center field.
Number 6, third baseman Kyle Bowe.
Bring up Kyle Bowe, 1 for 1 on the night, singled in the second inning. Was later erased on a 4-6-3 double play, batting 142 on the young season. Kobe Blunt delivers his pitch, and it's in there for a called strike. Bowe readies. Here's the 0-1 pitch, down low for a ball. Here's the line, and the 1-1 pitch. A little low. 2-1 now the count. Blunt working here in the fourth. Delivers the 2-1 pitch. Bounces out of the mid of the catcher. 3-1 on the ball. Bullpen still quiet for the Merchants. We have a pitcher playing catch for the Studs. The 3-1 pitch is a called strike. Kyle Bowe was across home plate by the time that strike was called. We'll see a 3-2 payoff pitch with 1 out and 1 run across here in the top of the fourth. Here's the payoff pitch, and it's swung on and laced into center field. That's a base hit up the middle as this inning continues for the Studs. That hit will bring up Tony Hendrickson.
Number 27, left fielder Tony Hendrickson.
Hendrickson 250 on the season. 0 for 1 in night. He grounded into a 4-6-3 double play to end the second inning. Kobe Blunt looking to limit the damage here. A ground ball double play would be exactly what the doctor orders. As that pitch skips in there, Altamirano keeps it in front of him and the runner stays. Home plate umpire cleans off the plate as we get back underway. 1-0 the count to Hendrickson. Kyle Bowe takes his lead. Blunt checks the runner and comes home with a 1-0 pitch, and a check swing ball is called as Diego Altamirano goes out for a mound visit. Tries to calm down his starter. Kobe Blunt having some issues here in the fourth inning and had some issues in the third too. A bit of a laborious inning. 18 pitches in that inning. He's running at quite a pitch count in the fourth as well. And he faces a 2-0 count, hitter's count with a runner on first, 1 out, and a run across. Here's the 2-0. Taken for a ball just inside. Kobe Blunt not too happy with that call. He now has to work around Hendrickson with a 3-0 count and a runner on. We play in the top of the fourth. And a 4-pitch walk for Kobe Blunt. We got a time call. The pitching coach for the Everett Merchants, Brandon Malovich, will head out to the mound. Try to calm his pitcher down. Nobody out in the pen. Mound visit
The batter is number 3.
is now complete. Number 3, Henry Cheney up to bat. 142 on the season. He doubled and scored in the third. .142 hitter on the season is Henry Cheney. He's playing out in right tonight. Kobe Blunt comes home and misses up high for a ball. Cheney settles in, looking to add a run to the Studs total. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and it's down low for ball 2. Bullpen starting to get moving for the Merchants. Still nobody throwing. 2-0 pitch upcoming for Kobe Blunt. Headed to Henry Cheney. Here's the 2-0. And a strike. He finally finds the zone. 2-1. Blunt still working behind, but able to get a foothold here. Jared Maxfield starting to get loose out in the bullpen. Here's the 2-1. And that's another strike. The count runs even, 2-2. With 2 on here in the top of the fourth inning. Your Merchants trail 2-1. A solo home run by Brennan Hancock is the difference in this ballgame. Kobe Blunt checks the runners and delivers the 2-2 pitch. It's inside, the ball gets away, and the wild pitch will advance both runners as the throw is late. Full counts now, and the double play is no longer in order. (3-2) the count. We'll see a payoff pitch with runners on second and third. 1 out here. The Suds. Here's the payoff pitch. Chopped towards the mound. Blunt will field it. Throw over to first is in time. A 1-3 put out. The runners hold, and that is a mighty big out number 2. Brady Hinkle, the catcher, is up to bat with runners on second and third. Yet to record a hit on this season. He's 0 for 1 tonight with a swinging strikeout last inning. Wind is starting to pick up a little bit, blowing from left to right. Big spot for Kobe Blunt here. Runners on second and third, 2 outs in the top of the fourth. Here's the pitch, and a strike on the inside corner. 0-1 the count. Kobe Blunt has a chance to limit the damage here. Blunt readies. Takes a deep breath and delivers. The 0-1 pitch is outside for ball 1. Blunt running a mighty high pitch count. Likely be his last batter. Hinkle readies. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Down low, ball gets away. Umpire gets in the way, but the runners hold as Altamirano is able to get a hold of that ball in time. 2-1 the count as a run nearly is plated there on the pass ball. Nothing doing. Here's the wind. And the 2-1 pitch is shot into right field for a base hit. That'll score one. Here's the throw home, cut off by the first baseman. 2 runs will score on the RBI single by Brady Hinkle, and the Studs lead it by a score of 4-1. That will bring up left-handed batter R.J. Green as Kobe Blunt stays in the ballgame. Here's the pitch. High and inside for ball 1. Kobe Blunt having a rough outing here. Started strong but fell apart a little bit in the third. It's really coming apart here in the fourth. Here's the 1-0. Strike called. Late strike call. 1-1 the count. Blunt needs an out here to keep the Merchants within striking distance. Runner on first is Brady Hinkle, the catcher. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Taken for a ball. Up and away. Blunt's pitch count up over 60 now. Jared Maxfield getting ready to come in. The 2-1 pitch gets away from the catcher, but he's able to keep it in front of him. That's a ball. 3-1 count, runner on first. 3 runs plated in the inning. The Studs lead it 4-1 here in the top of the fourth. The Merchants have some work to do. Here's the pitch, and it's a walk. R.J. Green reaches on a 3-1 pitch.
Coming to the plate, number 5, leadoff hitter, Kevin Grant.
As the Merchants pitching coach calls time, likely for a pitching change. We will see. Jared Maxfield still out in the pen. And out he comes. Here he comes. Jared Maxfield will enter the ball game for Kobe Blunt. I will double check the number. I believe it is number 25, Jared Maxfield. So we see our first mid-inning. See our first middle inning relief pitcher of the season. Kobe Blunt's night is done. He pitched 3 2/3 innings, gave up 4 runs on 5 hits. All of the runs were earned. See Jared Maxfield. Maxfield pitched in 1 game this season. It was a start. He went 5 innings, gave up 1 run, was not earned, 4 hits, struck out 5 and walked 1 batter. He looks to get the Merchants out of a tricky spot here and limit the damage. Disappointing start for Kobe Blunt. He looked to make an impression here. Still some things to like as he pitched 2 very strong innings to start this ball game. Did not have the stamina to extend into the 3rd and the 4th innings, and it put the Merchants in a bad spot. So we watch these last few warm-up pitches. We'd like to thank you for joining us tonight on the Everett Merchants Baseball YouTube channel. We'll have coverage of all home games, tournament games, and select road games. We will unfortunately not be able to bring you Friday's game against the Highline Bears due to facility issues at the road stadium. We hope to bring you games on Saturday and Sunday. As always, watch our social media platforms for updates. Bring up leadoff hitter Gavin Grant 0 for 1 tonight. Had a sacrifice fly in the third to drive in a run. Maxfield comes home with his first pitch of the afternoon, and it is a strike. On the outside corner, he jumps ahead 0-1. Maxfield with runners on second and third. Delivers. Chopping ball right to the shortstop on to second for the fielder's choice. And that will retire the side. Damage done, however, on 3 hits, 3 runs crossed the plate, and a pair of walks. Your Merchants trail the Studs 4-1.
He had 74 pitches.
How many?
74.
74? Thank you.
I can't remember by the one.
Is that a new pitcher or is that the same guy? 15? That's the same guy.
4 runs, but only like 3 of them earned.
Oh, was one of them not earned? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Because there was that error. I forgot about that.
I wasn't sure, that's why I wanted to make sure.
I'll double check before I finalize that, but I'm pretty sure you're right that it was.
That usually tells you. That way usually they tell you.
And back to that inning when the throw pulls the runner off the bag. That's the same thing as throwing the ball over the first baseman's head.
It is,
So
but
it's
I
probably an error.
thought he beat it out. I thought he was gonna make it, and the speed of the runner forced the bad throw. That was what I was looking at.
Yeah, that second part.
That would
probably
that would
missed
usually
the
tell you
point. I
if
thought
it's
it was
earned.
close, and
If it doesn't color in the diamond, then it's earned. If it doesn't color it in,
Oh,
then it's
interesting.
unearned.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
It will usually tell you.
Who's this?
Max Witt.
Sorry. Just take out the who it was.
15. Third baseman.
I might put that
Welcome
one
back
too.
to Everett Memorial Stadium on a chilly night here in Everett. Your Merchants trail 4-1 after a big 4th inning for the Studs, as a strike is called on the first pitch to Max Witt. Witt 1 for 1 tonight. He singled in the second and was stranded at third. Here's the one, swung on and missed for strike 2. Oh. Max Witt facing an 0-2 count. Xander Klaus still in the ballgame for the Studs. This ball is grounded into the hole. That nice play by the shortstop, and he throws it to first. Ryan Budnick stays on the bag to record the out. A tremendous play up the middle, and a great pick by first baseman Ryan Budnick to record the out. Altamirano is up. A tremendous play to keep a runner off the base paths for the Studs, or for the Merchants. Diego Altamirano steps in and takes a low ball. Altamirano 0 for 1. Lined out to the shortstop in the first inning. Here's the 1-0. Another ball down in the dirt. 2-0 coming up. Altamirano batting .200 on the season. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and struck right to the second baseman. Over to first in time. And nice, easy 4-3 put out for the Studs. We'll bring up left fielder Nick Anderson. 0 for 1 tonight on a swinging strikeout. Merchants looking to get some runs here. Make this game a little more manageable as they trail 4-1 in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Foul straight back off the screen for strike number 1. Nick Anderson looking to make something happen here for his Merchants. Here's the pitch. Off speed up high for ball number 1. Klaus has an extreme off speed pitch. He used it there. Here's the 1-1. Likes to follow it up with low heat, and that's exactly what he did for a called strike number 2. 2-1 the count. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, lifted into right center field. Over is the right fielder Henry Cheney in time to make the play, and the Merchants go in order. In the bottom of the 4th inning, we head to the top of the 5th. Your score, the Studs 4 and your Merchants 1.
Just in case if you're wondering, since our name is basically Cheney, Seattle, took on the Studs, and our right fielder has the same last name. He is the grandson of the founder of the team.
Oh, wow. Okay. Good to know.
He is a legacy. A true legacy. He's a grandson of, just like Ben Cheney. If you know the name of this stadium down south. Yeah. That's it.
Who's the batter?
The batter is number 4, Kyle Strash.
Kyle.
Welcome back to Everett Memorial Stadium. Your Merchants trail 4-1 to the Seattle Studs as Jared Maxfield looks to keep the deficit at 3 as he faces batter Kyle Strash. 2 flyouts for Kyle Strash as he takes a first pitch ball. Maxfield looking to limit the damage here. Ball 2 is called down low. Strash recorded 1 out in the top of the 4th inning. He's now working here in the 5th. This ball is chopped to the second baseman. This will be a tough play. Over in time to record the out at first base. What a play by the right side of your Merchants infield. The combo of Chung and Coyne working to perfection. Ryan Butnick up now for the Seattle Studs. 0 for 2 on the night, 250 on the season. Flew out to center field and grounded out to shortstop tonight. Here's the pitch. It is down low for a ball. Budnick looks at the pitch, and it's a strike call. On the bottom part of the zone, Maxfield working efficiently, recording 3 outs through 3 batters faced. Here's the pitch. It is a strike called on the inside corner as the count runs to 1-2. Budnick waits for the pitch. Maxfield looks in, gathers the signs from his catcher, Altamirano. He winds and delivers the 1-2 pitch. It's out and away for ball 2. Two pitch on the way, swung on and fouled straight down. I will do it again. Maxfield inherited 2 base runners in the top of the 4th. Was able to keep them from scoring as the deficit remains 3. We'll see a 2-2 pitch to Ryan Budnick. Here it is, and a swinging strike 3, and that will retire Ryan Budnick for the second out of the inning. Bring up Brennan Hancock, the designated hitter
Number 23
for the Merchants.
designated hitter, Brennan Hancock.
Excuse me, the designated hitter for the Seattle Studs, Brennan Hancock. 1 for 2 tonight, struck out swinging in the second, and started the big inning in the 4th for the Studs, hitting that home run over the Alfie's Pizza sign out in right center field. Here's the first pitch, a big swing and a miss for strike 1. Hancock, 285 hitter on the season. The 0-1 pitch, grounded right at the first baseman. He'll take it himself, a 3 unassisted ground out, and that will retire the side. The Studs go in order as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Your score, the Studs 4 and your Merchants 1.
Halfway there.
Looks like a new pitcher.
It does appear to be number 21. 21, Alex McBee. Good eyes.
I should know this guy because he was what I had a chance to do, just like number 4.
Yeah, he's Alex McBee, lefty out of Tacoma Community College.
Pitcher for the Studs is number 21, Alex McBee.
No, thank you.
McBee or not McBee?
2 hits. One carry and no loss. But he does not get the position.
Feels like a breaking ball.
2 innings.
Yeah, that looks good.
Sharp and
2
two.
hits.
On that side, I guess, from 2 to 7.
Mm-hmm. Welcome back to Everett Memorial Stadium. New pitcher for the Studs, Alex McBee, lefty, will face Mickey Coyne, Riley Parker, and Patrick Chung. Coyne and Chung are both lefties. Left on left matchup for the Studs will be on here. Bring up Mickey Coyne to start things off. He's 0 for 2 tonight, grounded out to second to end the second inning. Here's McBee's first pitch of the afternoon, and it is a called strike on the inside corner. Coyne making a few good defensive plays at first as he looks at ball 1. A number of good pick plays to keep runners from scoring and to keep runners off the base paths. Here's the 1-1 pitch from McBee. It's a called strike 1, or strike 2 rather. Count runs to 1 and 2. McBee readies. And the 1-2 pitch is cut on and missed for strike 3, and that will retire Coyne for the first out of the inning. Riley Parker, the shortstop for the Merchants, is up next. He walked in the 3rd inning, yet to record an official at bat. He is yet to record a hit on this season. Here's the first pitch, a called strike on the bottom part of the zone. Quickly 0-1. Riley Parker looking to start the rally here in the 5th. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's a ball on the bottom part of the, underneath the bottom part of the zone. Count runs to 1 and 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch shot. Cut it. Strike number 2. Riley Parker swinging through that pitch. Alex McBee holds a nasty breaking ball in his arsenal. Able to use it quite well. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Just got a piece of it. And we'll do it again. Here's the wind. And the 1-2 pitch is shot right to the third baseman. He gathers, throws to first, and it's in time to record the out for the second out of this bottom of the 5th inning. It'll bring up Patrick Chung, 250 hitter on the year so far in 1 game plus these 5 innings so far. We play in the bottom of 5. New Merchants trail 4-1. Chung awaits Alex McBee's first pitch. And here it comes, outside for ball 1. Chung is 0 for 2 on the night. He grounded out to short in the first and flew out to the left fielder in the third. Here's a well-hit baseball out to right center field, but the play is made by the right fielder to end the inning, and the Merchants go in order once again. 6 consecutive Merchants hitters go in order. As we head to the top of the 6th inning, your score, the Seattle Studs 4 and your Everett Merchants 1.
No, it's good.
What happened to our bats? They were so good the first 2 games.
Because you played the Wallbangers.
Oh no, they were looking good in preseason too.
What?
In fact, they were looking good in inter squad. And
You were playing the Wallbangers to the Wallbangers. I don't know if you have the teams in this league.
same pitcher.
No,
It's easy.
no, it's the same guy.
Yeah, same pitcher. That's what I said.
I saw him working out. What's up? There's like a ball. I might put my check on because they're open because they cut out the wind.
Welcome back to Everett Memorial Stadium. Your Merchants trail 4-1 in the top of the 6th inning. We'll bring up Kyle Bowe to face Jared Maxfield. Bowe is 2 for 2 tonight with a pair of singles. He scored in the 4th. Part of that big inning for the Studs. Here's the first pitch, and it's down low for a ball. Jared Maxfield coming in in long relief, replacing starter Kobe Blunt in the top of the 4th inning, recording the final out there and going cleanly through the 5th. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and it's a strike on the bottom part of the zone to even the count. Maxfield readies, and the 1-1 pitch is cut on and missed. A big breaking ball. That count runs to 1-2. Kyle Bowe hitting 142 on the season, but 2 for 2 tonight, as mentioned before. Here's the windup, and the 1-2 pitch called strike 3 on the outside corner. A strikeout called will retire the first batter of the inning, and 5 straight for Jared Maxfield.
Number 27, fielder Tony Hendrickson.
We'll bring up left fielder Tony Hendrickson, 0 for 1 on the night, grounded into a 4-6-3 double play in the 2nd and walked and scored in the 4th. Part of that big 3-run inning for the Studs to allow them to get ahead here in this ball game. Second game of the 2-game set here against the Merchants and the Studs. They will play 2 more down in Seattle later this season. First pitch is a strike on the bottom part of the zone.
Everything's here. Oh, full counts right here.
Maxfield readies and delivers the 0-1 pitch, and it misses for ball one. Like to make a correction. All 4 games against the Studs are here in Everett. A doubleheader will be played on the 15th. The 1-1 pitch is taken for a ball, 2-1, and Maxfield falls behind in the count. Only the second time he's fallen behind in this ball game. Here's the wind, and the 2-1 pitch is away for a ball. 3-1 runs the count. A couple pitchers standing up in the bullpen for the Merchants. Nobody in the Studs bullpen. Tony Hendrickson looking to get on the base paths for the Studs, hoping to add an insurance run. Here's the wind, and the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Studs looking to improve to 3-1, while your Merchants look to do the same. We'll get a full count payoff pitch. Here's the wind, and the payoff pitch is down low. And a walk is drawn by Tony Hendrickson. That'll bring up Henry Cheney with a runner on first and 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Cheney 1 for 2. A double in the 3rd and a ground out to the pitcher in the 4th. Maxfield looking for a double play to get out of this inning cleanly and turn this game back to his offense. Maxfield's pitch is up high for ball 1. Cheney hitting 142 entering tonight. Little bump to his average on a 1 for 2 night so far. Here's the set. And the 1-0 pitch is a strike called on the outside corner as the count runs to 1-1. 1-1 the count to Henry Cheney. Maxfield readies. And a quick pickoff move to first base. Almost there in time to record the out. But Hendrickson able to just beat the throw back to first base. Cheney looking to advance the runner on first. He got there via a full count walk. Here's the pitch, and it's a strike call. The count runs to 1-2. Jared Maxfield back ahead. Looking for a ground ball up the middle to turn 2 on. Maxfield checks the runner. Comes set. And the 1-2 pitch is down low in the dirt for ball 2. Count runs even. Studs have 4 runs on 5 hits and 1 error, while your home team Merchants have scored 1 run on only 2 hits and an error. Maxfield readies. And the 2-2 pitch is called strike 3, and that will record the second out of this inning. A couple people complaining about that call. Looked a little low, but strike 3 called regardless on the 2-2 pitch. Will bring up Brady Henkel, rather. Have some issues there with that name for some reason. With 2 outs and a runner on first in the top of the 6th inning. Jared Maxfield looks in and delivers. This pitch is fouled down the third base line, first base line, barely missing his first base coach. Brady Hinkle 1 for 2 tonight, a single and a strikeout swinging. He has 2 RBIs. The runner goes, and this ball is lifted over the shortstop's head into left field for a single, and the runners will stop at third base. We have runners on the corners for the Studs. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning, as the Studs threaten to add on here. RJ Green comes up to the plate, 0 for 1 tonight.
Number 16, center fielder RJ Green.
RJ Green reaching on an error. He stole a base and reached on a walk in the next inning. 272 hitter on the season, looking to drive in an insurance run here. We play in the top of the 6th. It's 4-1 Studs, and they're threatening to add on here. Maxfield readies and comes home. Pitch is low and inside for ball 1. Maxfield checks the signs and comes home with a 1-0 pitch. It's outside. Runners bluffing down the lines. And we'll see a 2-0 count with 2 outs and runners on the corners here in the top of the 6th inning. The Studs lead at 4-1. Maxfield readies and delivers. This is a swinging ball grounded right to the second baseman, but he boots it into right field. That'll be an error. Runners on the corners for the Studs. That'll play to run. E4 will play to run. And no RBI, an unearned run there for the Studs, as this inning is extended. 5-1 Studs lead. Maxfield now faces leadoff man Gavin Grant. A strike called on a very nice pitch on the outside corner. Gavin Grant is 0 for 2 tonight. Grounded into a fielder's choice and drove in a run on a sacrifice fly. Here's the pitch, grounded to short. Throw over to second in time for the fielder's choice, and that will retire the side. But the Studs add a run on an error by the second baseman Patrick Chung. Your score as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning: the Studs 5 and your Merchants 1.
Hey, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see what.
I gave that as an error and the RBI because it came in on it. But it's an unknown run, so you pitch it in.
Is it a business or something? I don't find revenue.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I'm not sure. It might be some advertising company.
We have a new pitcher. Should be
Number 21.
Same guy.
unknown. No.
Yeah, Alex McBee, same
Yeah,
guy.
it's same guy. Sorry. I just saw it on just like a lefty. Sorry.
You're good. I think I'm able to turn this off now, so I don't have to deal with it at the top of the in the 7th inning.
Yeah.
No, I
I
think we're
looked
enough
at
on here to see.
and I thought it was somebody else.